What's going on, everyone? Farmer Z here. We are back on the Big Farming on Elmcreek series, and pretty excited for today. We got some cotton ready to harvest. But first, while it's still dark out, try to get some chickens fed and just do a little bit of animal maintenance here. I think the pigs also need some straw. So it is 6:30 in the morning, waiting on the sun to come up in November, so we can get our first cotton harvest going. And I'll let you guys watch me try to figure out this little trick. Alright, let's get it. There we go. Are we going to get the second one too? There you go. We get it? Oh yeah, we got it. Come on, fall down. Whatever. There we go. Too heavy. Alright, we're starting off with a bang this episode. I'm balancing on my two front wheels. Have you ever seen that done? Alright, here we go. This chicken's fed. Get over to the hay barn. Haul some straw over to the piggies. And hopefully the sun's up by then so we can get on this cotton harvest. Alright, here we are at the hay barn. Let me get pulled in, and then I want to see if I can gauge how much straw we need to take those pigs so I don't have a bunch of extra sitting in the trailer that I gotta haul back. So let's see if we can figure this out. They've got 86.99. They're a little more than half full. I think 6,000 liters should do it. Who knows? I think I just did that for no reason. I don't have my HUD turned on, so couldn't tell you how much I just put in here. Let's play a game where we find out if my best guess was close to 6. We're gonna see how much we add to the pig pen. So let's see how much is there after I dump this. See how good I am. Or bad. Okay. Here we go. I don't think so. I doubt I was that close. 12,000. Yeah, so I didn't even have 4,000 liters in there. Wah, wah, wah. Fail. Alright, that's good enough. At least they're in the green now. Go get this bad boy put away, and we'll head over to the cotton field. Alright, I think we got enough daylight to get this done now. So we went ahead and leased the case combine, and we got a cotton bale trailer. So, confession, this is my first time in all my years of playing Farming Simulator, both on 19 and now 22. My first time doing cotton. I've done everything else. I've done sugarcane. Everything. Cotton is the only crop that I haven't harvested. So it's a good time to do it. I'll get some practice in for my other series, my One Man's Land series, where I just dove in head first and started with cotton as my first crop. So we'll get the practice out of the way here and figure out what we're doing. This bad boy unfolded. Look at this thing. Pretty involved. Alright, let's get our track set, GPS, and lower. We probably need a lower. Yeah, we do. Let's turn it on and go to town. Alright, let's figure out what the heck I'm doing here. Now this thing is a big square baler. They've got two in-game cotton harvesters. They got the John Deere, which produces round bales, and then this case produces square. So I'm curious how much of this field I'm going to get done before we got our first bale ready. I know cotton bales are massive. Haven't done cotton before, but seen enough to know that. And I might turn my HUD back on just so I can I know it's not the best for videos, but it'll help me understand how full I am and where I'm at here, so I might turn that back on the next pass. Alright, so we're 7% full after just that first pass, so I'm just going to get comfortable and keep cracking. Curious if anybody's done cotton. Do you enjoy it? Like I say, I've got it on my One Man's Land series, and if you haven't checked out that series, I suggest, I don't want to sound demanding. It'd be awesome if you did so. I personally think it's an awesome series. I've taken a bit of a different approach with it. This is more of a Let's Play series, right? I do my gameplay, I talk it through, much more laid back and relaxed kind of setup. On my One Man's Land series, though, I narrate the whole thing, so it's kind of like a first-person role-play narration type thing. Very happy with the way it's turning out, happy with kind of the feedback and comments that I've received so far, so got some free time, check it out. I think you might like it. But anyhow, this is giving me a good introductory to cotton, because I planted 2 massive fields on that series, like I say, as my first crops. So at least I'll know what the heck I'm doing when I get back on that gameplay. And then also I'm using the, as you can see, the guidance steering mod. And I'm using it with the Sim Dashboard app. So my apologies to console players. It's just such a bummer. I feel like I'm always talking about mods and programs that are PC only. It's just, you'll have to forgive me. That's what I'm accustomed to. That's what I play on. So that's where I spend the majority of my time researching and looking for enhancements to the game with. But anyhow, I'm using the Sim Dashboard. So all I'm really doing from my controller here is stop, go, and steer. And then everything else I have set up on this Sim Dashboard app, it's slick, guys. It's super awesome. It's made gameplay so much more enjoyable. And like I say, I'm using this guidance steering, or this GPS mod, so you can configure it to work together with that mod. It's just the ease of gameplay, especially this fieldwork stuff. It makes a night and day difference. So I am just backing up with my controller, like I say, and steering with my controller. And now I'm hands off. Like, I'm off the controller. I'm on my tablet here with the Sim Dashboard. I went ahead and locked in my GPS track. I pressed the button to turn on the harvester. And then I press cruise control. And we're just cruising. Completely hands off. Perfectly straight rows. No overlap. It's a slick deal. So for those of you who are on PC, and do have an Android tablet, so the app is only compatible with Android devices, not iOS, you should check this out. And also I did a video on this just yesterday because I'm so jacked up about it. I've been so excited to use it and so happy with the results that I wanted to share it with all of you. So I got a video up on that one as well, that if you haven't seen, please go check out. Alright, so far pretty easy. Nothing massive here. I mean, I guess the only downside to cotton is 6 meters is pretty much your max. Both of the in-game combines have a max of 6 meters, but it's not so bad. The good part about that is just the capacity, right? We've done 3 rows and we haven't even created a bale yet, so it's not so bad when you don't have to stop and unload all the time. I am curious what the unload process is going to look like. I've got that bale trailer. I'm assuming this combine is similar to like a hay baler, where it's just going to discharge on the field here, and I'm going to have to figure out a way to get this massive bale up onto my trailer. But I suppose we'll see. I don't know. Got this conveyor belt, it looks like, back here. Maybe I can unload onto the trailer that way. go in cab. Look at that. All this cotton. That's the other benefit to the guidance steering, or the GPS mod, and this sim dashboard. You know, honestly, in the past, I've kind of struggled with my gameplay to be in cab, just because it's easier with the outside camera view, right? You can see things better, you can get lined up better, and I've just been more comfortable with it. But on this, you know, it makes it much easier to work in cab, because the GPS just lines it straight up for me. As long as I'm in the general area or in the right row, it's going to kind of do the precise or the precision work to get me perfectly lined up. So, like I say, with the sim dashboard and the GPS, I can just punch these buttons and relax in the cab. Could you imagine running one of these in real life? Or maybe I got some real farmers that view my channel. If you do run one of these in real life, give me a comment. I'd be like a kid in a candy store if I could ever have the opportunity to run one of these. It seems so freaking cool to just chill in one of these big machines and harvest the crop. I don't know if I'd be able to figure out all these buttons though. Well, I would. I'm a quick learner. Figure it out. Just take some time and practice. It'd be very intimidating at first though, that's for darn sure. Alright, we're 43% full. Wonder how many bales we're going to produce on this field. So if we were 43% full at the beginning of this row, that was 3 or 4 rows, yeah. We're going to do good on this field, I feel like. I mean, it's a plenty big field, one of the bigger ones on this Elmcreek map. I think we'll get plenty off of it. Hopefully we got some bucks that we make off of this harvest. I've been spending money like it's going out of style. That's the point of this series anyway, though, not to worry too much about money and to just dive into the new game and as many of its features as possible. But still, making money is a good thing when you're playing Farming Simulator instead of just spending it. And let me know, and you know, speaking of money, I'm got everything pretty much set up now. I don't, you know, I'm not sure what else I really need to spend on. Not much. Should I take this 13 million and like cheat some money back out just to establish some level of a challenge? I'm thinking yeah, but let me know what you guys think. Like, how much should I reduce the money down to and proceed with from here? Be cool to have a bit of a challenge. I think with the greenhouses that we've got, you know, animals are producing, be able to sell some of their byproducts soon. We've got some grain, some silage, and some other things in storage. I've got ways to make money if I needed to, but I think we're at the point now where we've got the series established. We've dove into a bunch of the different crop types and a bunch of the different equipment types. I think that's been accomplished, right? We can check that box. Might be good to knock the money down and, you know, step up the level of difficulty here in terms of making it some kind of challenge to stay afloat. So leave a comment, let me know how much money should I move forward with. 13 million is a little obnoxious and a little excessive, especially seeing as how we're pretty much up and running. Like, we've got the farm established here. Don't need that much money. So we're going to give it to charity. That's what we'll say. Charity should we give it to? Be a good tax write-off. 13 million to charity? Cover all my property taxes for all these fields I own. Get Farmer Z. Just getting it done. All right, while we're cranking on this harvest, I'm going to roll out something a little bit new here. I'm going to call it the featured comment. So on most of my videos, as we move forward, I'm going to try to take a comment or two left by viewers and feature them. Put them up on the screen in the videos and reply to them or address them that way. So this week's featured comment is from King Banshee, and this is in regards to the last episode where I was having a heck of a time figuring out my lettuce greenhouse. I couldn't get it to spawn pallets. So what he said was, your lettuce greenhouses were set to inactive. Hey, King Banshee, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you watching the video, leaving a comment. I'm not sure, though. I don't think that was the case. I'm going to have to go back and check the video. I'm pretty sure I checked that, and I'm pretty sure they were active. But in any event, definitely appreciate the comments. I appreciate them from all you guys. Keep leaving them. Maybe I'll feature your comment as we move forward. And just a big thanks to all my viewers. I can't tell you how much I appreciate all you being around. I wouldn't publish videos for 0 people to watch. That's why I do this. I want to bring entertainment to you guys. So just want to find a way to incorporate that into the videos. With that said, we are full. So I'm going to unload another pallet. And we are done. We made 3 full bales and then this 4th partial bale. Uh-oh, no, wrong button. Didn't mean to unload. Not a bad day at the office. So let's see what we made off all this cotton. All right, so grand total for sold bales, $141,206. Solid day. Not a bad day at all. We will look at the vehicle leasing costs as well. I was in the hole, almost $37,000 for vehicle lease. I don't know if I'm going to do cotton again on this particular game, so I didn't want to buy the equipment. But still, you know, we're netting out over 100 grand, so I like it. One thing I will say is I had a heck of a time selling that last bale. Please buy my cotton. 0. I was at the spinnery. I got it to the sell point. 0. And it would only take a partial bale. This is strange. 0. What is going on? Well, it would give me like $6 for just a few liters. And then I would wait a second and try again, and it would give me like $1. I would wait and try again, it would give me like $1. So the longer I waited, the more it gave me, the more it accepted. I'm almost wondering, and this is not something I've ever seen, but it makes me wonder if there's like a limit to what they'll buy from you in a certain amount of time. Because it seems like the longer I waited, the more they would buy, and I wonder if I just kind of hit some type of limit. So I've literally never seen that. But that's the only thing I can come up with. That's the only reason I could think it took so long for it to accept it and for me to sell it. So anyways, that's going to do it for today. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me once again on my first ever cotton harvest. I can't believe there's still a crop that I hadn't harvested, but now I can check that one off the list. If you enjoy this content and content like it, please consider subscribing to the Farmer Z channel. If you do subscribe, click that notification icon so you don't miss any future or upcoming videos. Farmer Z out.